Is Texas Instruments about to spend $3+ billion in Richardson, Texas? We'll get into it. Hey folks, Todd Tremonti here with Market Experts Realty and the Todd Tremonti Home Selling Team with another local video on our Richardson real estate market, relevant to areas all around us. But there's a lot of questions right now on this new Texas Instruments plant that Richardson has sort of won as they shopped around the country looking for a place to do it. So TI is going to spend somewhere around $3 billion with a B, billion dollars, building a plant on some land that they do actually already own right there on Renner Road, kind of between Custer and Alma, where they already have a wafer plant. I've actually had the opportunity to tour that plant. It is unbelievable. Robot arms and airtight rooms, and it's crazy. But they're going to be spending about $3 billion on another plant there for what is an incredible opportunity for Richardson to add a bunch of jobs, probably around 500 jobs, give or take, over time. Richardson is offering some pretty significant tax incentives to TI to do that. There's some argument over whether that should or shouldn't be done, but the good news is somewhere around 500 jobs will be added to the area. There's always argument about, are those new jobs or are those replacement jobs? The fact of the matter is 500 jobs in Richardson is a big deal for Richardson. Long term, those tax incentives will kind of come and go, and that will be a really great positive benefit to Richardson. When a company spends billions of dollars to stay or come to your city, it's a good thing. Whether it's as good as it could have been, it's a good thing. So Richardson specifically will see a lot of positive implications here. Plano certainly will see some benefits, probably Garland, North Dallas for sure. So when 500 jobs come to an area, that spiders out into a lot of positives. You know, more people are eating at restaurants, buying stuff from grocery stores, putting their kids in school, paying taxes, and there's a lot of benefits. TI really has a lot to do with how Richardson even came to be. TI building the infrastructure for their original plant really allowed the developers to build many of the homes and commercial infrastructure of Richardson, period. Some of the schools wouldn't even have developed as quickly as they would have without Texas Instruments being an anchor provider, an anchor employer, an anchor developer in this community. So I think in a lot of ways we owe a lot of gratitude to TI, and of course we can argue whether the incentives really were needed or not, but the fact of the matter is 500 jobs and about $3 billion worth of investment right here in our community is an exciting thing. So whether you're in Richardson or around Richardson or you're somewhere else in the world thinking about what it means for a company like TI to come to town, there may be some negatives, but I am convinced that the positives will far outweigh it. So Richardson and surrounding areas will probably see some positive uptick in property values. There's a lot more tax revenue coming to town. Hopefully that means cities like Richardson will look less to tap into property tax increases or cities tax increases and things like that. So great news for Richardson and surrounding areas. TI is here for a long time to stay. Lots of exciting things going on. So that's what's going on. We'll talk to you about these types of things and others in future videos. I'll talk to you then.